What up, world? It's Kilos and we're back. So today we're going to be going over the new issue of Centerfoldz. We got issue number 5 for that 2024, the beginning of the season. Guess what? Now we're starting to get into the production of Centerfoldz. You know, we got some photographers. We got more people kind of getting into the whole magazine. Right now, it's set up to be twice a year. If you remember, I'm going to break it down to Lowrider Bicycle Magazine. There was a time where Lowrider Bicycle Magazine was actually quarter, so every 4 months you got, or I'm sorry, every 3 months you got a new issue. Same as we would like to do with Centerfoldz. Obviously, it has to do with bringing content, original content, you know, new features, new show coverage, and all of that. If we can get to that level, that'd be cool. Right now, we're at 2 times a year for a magazine in this era. I think that's pretty dope of this caliber because, as you know, magazines aren't really being produced. This issue is really special and near and dear to my heart because this is actually the first issue I'm featured in. So I have a couple of my shows that well, not my shows, but a couple of shows that I took photography at. But let's get into it. So we're gonna break it down. We got the Centerfoldz. You know, you could, if you want to order this magazine or several of these, I think issue number 2 sold out. And then all of the Centerfoldz for issue number 1, 2, and possibly 3 maybe sold out. If you don't know, Centerfoldz is probably one of the best magazines for lowrider content right now. We'll break it down. I'm gonna actually show you another size of another magazine. We'll bring 2. So if you have a lowrider magazine, just for context, so this is the scale difference. Look, you got a lowrider magazine, and then you got Centerfoldz. You see how much bigger this is? So I just wanna break it down. Page quality as well. This one's a little bit different because this is kind of a special edition lowrider magazine. Let me go to my, we'll do this. This is another special edition lowrider magazine. Hold on. I'm gonna bring out a regular one. That's another special edition. I'll just take it back to, we'll do this 2002, I think. So page quality, you see how it's kind of thin. It's almost not quite Bible paper, but it's close. You know, it's close. That's not what you're gonna get with the Centerfoldz. With Centerfoldz, let me put these magazines over here because it's not pertinent to what we're talking about. With Centerfoldz, these are bigger pages. These are thicker pages. It's page stock. If you guys aren't used to photography or content like producing like this is better quality. You get better page stock. It means things print better, and overall, this is a better quality overall magazine. If you want the Bible paper stuff, there's other magazines out there. Maybe you want to cop those. But if you want that real deal, like, you know, coffee table type shit, this is what you want to go after, the issue number 5. Well, actually, any of these are all good. I'm going to use Next for Life because this is another magazine that I fuck with. These are the cats out of Japan, you know. You got Andy out in the IE and shit doing shit. So just for scale difference, because some of these guys, I mean, some of you guys out there actually don't have both of these magazines. I just dropped some stickers. I'm going to pick them shits up real quick. They were nice enough to send me some stickers with the Next for Life. So fuck with those guys, you know. But just for context, I just want to show, you know, you saw the Lowrider magazine, you saw the Next for Life, because actually the Next for Life is actually slightly larger than what the Lowrider magazines were. So we're growing. See, just for context, I want to be transparent. You know, you got Lowrider magazine, you got Next for Life, about, you know, 2 inches up top, maybe a little bit on the side. I don't know, probably close to 1.5 inches. But when you bring all 3 together, you got Lowrider magazine being the smallest, you got Next for Life being larger than Lowrider magazine, and then you got Centerfoldz being larger than all of them. Just for context, I just want to show the scale of this. So, but I mean, like I said, they're all great in their own ways. But Centerfoldz in particular is near and dear to my heart because I actually shoot photography with them now. So we're going to open this up. You know, great magazine. You could order at centerfoldz.com. Link will be down in the description. So this is actually the one of the ones I covered. This is the Cadillac Fest. So this was shot in El Segundo, Cadillac Connect, you know, big homie Mike. Shot all these pictures. It was awesome to shoot Volo because he was an old photographer for Lowrider magazine. I've been to his house out in Arizona and shit. You know, we've kicked it. We've talked regularly. It was great to see that. All these cars here, I mean, I'm happy that they made it. You know, I shot tons of shit. If you want to check me out on IG, I actually post regularly on Instagram and Facebook. Same content typically on both of them. But I post usually cars regularly, daily. But this was Cadillac Fest. This one was cool, you know. It's a pretty good show. I shot tons more photos. They're on the page, but I'm happy that these made it into the magazine. And then we'll go to the next page. Wait, where am I at for the next one? I mean, this top tier shit. You see these pages? Look at this page quality. It's the next one. This is those dudes. This is down in Hamilton, Ohio. So you have, I'm up in Cleveland. So I'm up in like the north, you know, East 99, Cleveland type shit. You go down to Hamilton, it's different. It's about maybe 3 hours south, but that's where those dudes are kind of located. And you know, those cats fucking hop. Those are hoppers. So they do their show and they kill it, you know. But this is all my coverage. Great show down there, you know, for being in Ohio, you know. A lot of cats, you know, California, where it's at, there's no lowriders out of California. We had some top tier shit, you know. This 6'4" actually came, I think he's from St. Louis. Yeah, this one was from Kentucky, this 58, badass looking car. This 6'4", I think was, it came from somebody, a boxer out west, but it's an Ohio car now. Home in the glass house, all these cars, good cars, you know. And then the next one is my page as well. You know, you got Collective up here. This is West Side Picnic. This is also down in Hamilton. So similar area, different car club. But, you know, great shows. This 6'4" was his first time out. I was happy to capture all this. This cat came up from Atlanta. Great stuff. So if you want to be a part of my first publication in the magazine, go ahead. Feel free to pick this up. Centerfoldz. There's tons of other stuff in here. In all honesty, there's tons of features. It's a beautiful magazine. In all honesty, I wouldn't be shilling it only because I'm involved in it. I'm definitely recommending it because it's top tier. You're getting high quality studio photography. It's people who love and are passionate. If you read the story on this one, this actually was a shoot that was supposed to be the cover of Lowrider magazine 11 years ago. So the homie Beto shot this, and the guy was like, I either want the cover, which is this cover, you know. He shot this 11 years ago, so that takes you way back to 2005. Oh, I'm sorry, 2015. Yeah, so this takes you back to 2015. Damn, my years are all fucked up, eh? But homie said that he wanted the cover. They weren't going to give him the cover. They were just going to give him the center of the magazine. And he was like, I'll hold out, you know. He'll hold out. He didn't want to take it because he only wanted the cover. Beto held on to those photos. You know, he shot all his shit. So he holds, you know, when you're a photographer, whatever you shoot is your own content. He was able to hold on to that and put it to use now. So, I mean, it's great to see. That's the great thing about photography, because we are able to encapsulate these certain eras and things that are going on. Even though this car was built 11 years ago, I mean, fucking Hot Shot killed the setup, you know. Get the magazine, you can see it. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful setup. He has some research hydraulic valves on here. Are those mini monsters? That's where we get, I think these are mini monsters. Yeah, these are actually mini monsters. I thought they were hydraulic research. If you know the difference between the valves, hydraulic research and a green monster look similar, but the hydraulic research actually doesn't have a plate on the bottom, but we have the 4 bolts, which would lead me to believe, obviously I know this is a black magic valve now looking at it, but if I didn't know, I would be like, okay, well the next one will be a green monster. That doesn't look like a green monster, so, but I believe that these are actually, a green monster is a number 12. Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, because that's going right into it. It looks like it. Yeah, that's let's go to the back too. Yeah. Yeah, ADEX to the nose, Black Magic, mini monsters to the both rears. Great looking setup though. I mean, and that valve, those valves, the mini monsters 11 years ago, kind of brand new to the market. Just for, you have to think in that set, you know, if you remember like where we were in 2015. The mini monsters were kind of just coming onto the market now. They're deltas essentially on the internals, but great valves, you know, if we're talking hydraulics in particular. I mean, bro, you gotta check the magazine out. You gotta order one, you know. I'm gonna try to show it to you the best of my ability, but there's nothing like holding a physical copy, and that's the great thing about magazines, because, you know, pages go down, you know, Instagrams get deleted, even my YouTube channel, who knows how long this shit's gonna live up there. But the magazine, if you hold it in your physical possession, as you can see around me, I have magazines that are no longer in production, and I mean, I'm happy to hold on to them here. I have my library here based out of Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm happy to preserve this history. And if you like preserving history, which I'm assuming you do, which is why you're here, go grab you a copy. You could, there's a couple of different options you can do actually. There is a subscription where you can get the next 3 issues coming out. So you could place that order. You'll be right up there. Every time before an issue actually is about to be sent out, there's the early bird special. So make sure you follow Centerfoldz on IG. And yeah, man, just get you a copy. If you don't have one, let me know what you think. This, that new Centerfoldz. And thanks for letting me be part of this. Thanks for checking out the video. If you got a magazine, drop it down below. Let me know that you got it. And peace. Thanks for checking me out. We out.